What's going on, filmmakers? I'm Alexandru and today I'm gonna test out Sirui's brand new lens. So in this box is the new Jupiter 28-85 with a constant aperture of T3.2. This lens is a professional cinema zoom lens and I'm really curious to test it out because based on its specs, it's really impressive. And why I say it's impressive, it's because lenses with this kind of spec are usually very, very expensive. And this one is not. Like, for the specs it has, it's really affordable. It's like $2,300 right now. And I'm gonna put a link down in the description so you can buy it at this price. I think after it will launch, it's gonna have a different price. So if you're seeing this video a few months after I posted, it might have a different price, but right now it's quite impressive. Now, why I say this is impressive is because when you look for zoom lenses, usually you find zoom ranges between 30mm to 85 or to 75 or 24 to 70, but no, this one is 28 to 85. It's something new, it's something that I haven't seen, and I'm really curious to test it out. As I know, Sirui does some pretty impressive lenses. For example, I tested all their anamorphic lenses and all of them were really impressive and I liked their feel and how they look. But I'm really curious to see how normal spherical lenses look from Sirui because they do really good anamorphic lenses, but do they do good spherical lenses? Well, we're gonna find out. So let's unbox this. It's nice that it comes with a carry case so you can protect this bad boy. And when you open this, you're gonna have to put a little bit of force because this lens is quite heavy. It has around 2.8 kilograms. So you're gonna have to put this on a heavy camera, cinema cameras, obviously. But I'm gonna put this on my Zcam E2-F6, which is a cinema camera, but it's a smaller cinema camera. But because my Zcam E2-F6 has active EF lock, it means that it's gonna keep this lens nice and tight. And I'm gonna put a lens support down on the bottom because it's quite heavy and I don't wanna break the mount. But if you guys plan on using this with a normal mount, it's gonna be pretty tough because, like I said, 2.8 kilograms, it's quite heavy. So let's put this lens on my Zcam E2-F6 and see what kind of images it can produce.
Just wanna forget. We lost it, what we can't get back. Arguing about something stupid. Smoke and mirrors, losers, winners. Don't know who I am anymore. For having got you, I got nothing. Fools going, I don't know what for. You turn my black and white to color. You made it beautiful. Turn my sadness into summer. Don't even know you do. Don't even know you do.
Alright guys, so let me know what you think about the images coming out of this setup. To be honest, I was quite impressed. I wasn't expecting it to be so cinematic. I think this lens has its vibe, has its feel. Like, it has something special. I don't know what, but it made me want to shoot more and more because everything that I was pointing the camera at was looking really good. And from what I realized, I think it's mostly because it has a really nice focus fall off. Like everything in the background that it's out of focus looks like a painting, like a pastel painting, and it had such a nice fade, and I don't know, it looked really, really good. So I've kind of seen this behavior at really expensive lenses, and to see this on a $2,600 lens is really, really impressive. And another thing that I loved about this lens was its ergonomics. I think working with it was really, really nice, and that is mostly because it feels super high quality. For example, the gear rings work really smooth and are super consistent, and also on the zoom ring you have this kind of a rubber that allows you to grip the zoom really nice, and overall its feel feels really premium. So I'm really impressed with what Sirui did on here. It seems like they evolved quite a lot. I can see, if I look, for example, at their first lens, I can see a few flaws, but with their brand new lens, everything seems perfect. Like, I have nothing to complain, except I'm really curious to test this in a studio and see if it has focus breathing and if it's parfocal. If it doesn't have focus breathing and if it's parfocal, this is a perfect zoom lens. So let's see if it has it or not. So it seems that the lens has a little bit of focus breathing, but it seems to fade away as we go towards a higher focal length. I'm also very surprised to see that this lens is parafocal. When it comes to bokeh, I like how it looks wide open, but as we stop down the lens, I kinda dislike its look. But overall, it has amazing performance, and for the price, I'm really impressed with this lens. And with all this being said, we're approaching the end of the video, and if you enjoyed it, guys, make sure to subscribe and also leave me down a comment on what you think about this lens. Until next time, I'm Alexandru, and thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.